Grace over in California.
And I'm Sherri in Maryland, and this is Our Life Speaks video chat. And we're just catching up with each other, and we thought we'd include you in on our conversation today. So, Grace, what have you been up to?
Okay, so as you know, I have little Polly who is 11 months old. So we're getting ready to plan her first birthday, which is very exciting. She was born on New Year's Eve. And plus all the Christmas stuff. I cannot believe how fast Christmas is here. I don't have anything shopped for, nothing bought. I have no idea what to do. So I'm a bit frazzled with that kind of stuff, just getting it all figured out. How about you? What's up with you?
Well, I feel the same way. My family, our kids, and my husband just decorated and put up our tree on Monday night, and I was a little bit frustrated with it. It's so much going on,
Yeah.
and definitely had to be reminded by my husband to just forget about all the other things and just have fun with the kids and decorating. And
So do you do like, because your kids are older, so like, do you allow them to just go crazy on the tree, or are you kind of like, no, this tree needs to be perfect and look nice? Are there icicles? Do they do the icicle thing?
no. Definitely not. Of course, my husband said that that was a tradition in his family that every kid, which there were four kids, got their own package of tinsel, and they all put tinsel on the tree. And I said, our tree will not have tinsel. I'm sorry. So I am very picky about the tree. Um, I let the kids put stuff on, but then I rearrange it after. And everything's very coordinated, color scheme, all of that.
Of
And so
course.
if there are ornaments that don't exactly match, they go to the back of the tree. Like those things that they make in Sunday school and at school, those aren't always in plain sight.
Oh, that's hilarious. We are on a budget this Christmas, and we just, like every Christmas, I think, but we just moved into this new place, and we had gotten rid of a lot of our stuff with our last move because we had moved to Australia. We came back into the country. So we are pretty much starting over with like all of our decorations and stuff. So I was like, okay, how can I get creative? I went to the dollar store, which can be very dangerous. You always end up buying things you don't need,
Yeah.
but it's a dollar. So I went to the dollar store, and the thing with the dollar store is like you can either have like decorations that absolutely look like you got them from the dollar store, or you can get a little creative. So I just went with like some really basic red ribbon. They have like a whole pack of like 18 little red bows for $1.
Wow.
So I got a couple packs of those, and then they had just basic glitter balls. So like you could literally get a pack of, I think it was like 6 for $1, all different colored glitter, or like gold glitter, silver glitter, that kind of thing. And then some had little designs on them. So I just went with really basic glitter balls, red ribbon, red bows, and it looks so nice. And I probably like in total maybe spent $10 on my Christmas tree to decorate the whole tree. And then they also had this basic garland. Is someone calling you?
Yeah, we're just gonna ignore that.
Okay, no big deal. This is the real life
Yeah.
of Skyping. So yeah, so I just got a basic like garland, and then put red bows on that, decorated that around the windows, and there's my Christmas decorations on a budget.
That's awesome. You know what else I did is I was trying to do our church tree on a budget, and someone brought back some pine cones from a trip they just went on to North Carolina, and gave me a huge brown bag of pine cones, and I went and just got some cheap, like $3 something silver metallic spray paint from Walmart,
Yeah,
and sprayed all the pine cones. And they're pretty big pine cones, and so they just create big fillers in the
neat.
trees, and it just
Yeah,
makes it look like it has so many more
yeah,
decorations. And then I got, because the whole tree is like silver and blue with some like brown stuff in it,
oh,
and I
nice.
got like these real, it's like a teal blue, that really popular color. So I got
Yeah,
some glittery plastic
yeah,
and matte colored all teal from Walmart, just a pack for like $9 of a whole bunch of
yeah.
balls. So
Yeah.
it's pretty much those are all the fillers, and then I got some other things, and you can definitely make it look amazing on a budget.
Yeah. You know what? That is the hidden secret right there is spray paint.
Yes.
Okay. I spray paint everything, and gold and silver are really in right now. And so you can get those metallic spray paints for like $2, $3 a can of spray paint and just spray pine cones. You can spray over like even your tree. You can spray the branches of your tree. I mean, there's so many things that you can do. Old balls, like bulbs for your tree that maybe are outdated, you don't like the color, take them out, spray them. There you go. Look at us. This is Our Life Speaks crafty time.
Yeah. Speaking of crafty time, I've also been planning a women's Christmas party, trying to have like lots of fun stuff. And of course,
Oh,
you need really cute decorations and centerpieces. So,
yeah.
to go along with my silver and teal, blue, and brown theme, I got some mason jars from a friend, and I um, frosted them with a spray paint frosty
Stop
um,
it.
stuff. I did brown burlap material, and then like a teal ribbon. I got these little tiny silver pine cones and glued them to the string string from the burlap, and then I spray painted with that same silver metallic spray paint the rings. And so it's empty, just has the screw-on ring. And then I'm
Okay.
gonna put a tea light in the middle, and when the tea light is lit, it just has this frosty glow.
Oh, that is
So
so cute. Now, what kind, so you, it was it a spray paint that you spray painted it on it?
I found at Michael's in the glass paint section, they make like this frosted spray paint, and
Okay.
pretty much just sprayed it. I found these at Michael's, and they were already silver in a little package of like 30 of them for a couple dollars. And then
Wow.
I had already had the burlap material, which I had made a tree skirt for my rustic blue and brown and silver
Cute.
Christmas tree. So I just used that, and then the same spray paint from the pine cones for the tree, and just
Love
bought
it.
a spool of the ribbon. So really
Love
simple.
it. And that you could do that in so many different ways. That is so cute.
Yeah, you could keep the gold, and there were also gold ones of these, whatever your theme is, and
Yeah.
change up the ribbon and the burlap, and make it your own. You could even have little Christmas balls, little tiny ones,
Yeah,
instead of
that's so
yeah.
cute.
So I'm
Oh,
excited.
good job, Sherri.
Thanks.
Looks awesome.
Thanks. So I think we wanted to also talk about some favorite things.
Like
Um,
Oprah.
yeah, and
Yay!
Kathy Lee and Hoda on the Today Show, they also share favorite things, and we
Oh,
love
that's
that.
right.
So, Grace, do you have any favorite things that you want to share?
Okay, so my favorite things are really kind of lame, but they totally show the life stage that I'm in. I have a young baby, and my day pretty much consists of changing poopy diapers, cleaning up, feeding a baby, and then repeat. So, one of my favorite things, so for any of you moms out there that have young kids that you're still feeding, Polly is learning to eat on her own, but I still, have to feed her sometimes. So are these amazing little spoons?
So, what
I
makes them
told you,
amazing?
this is lame.
What makes them so amazing? I need to
Okay,
know, because my
so
kids are grown and they didn't have those type of things.
I know, right? How did you ever survive
Yeah.
without? So, they're from the Nuke company in UK, and it's basically a little tiny spatula. So this works, like it bends and it works
Ah.
as a spatula. So when the baby is first learning to eat anyway, it's hard for them to kind of figure out, how do I get the spoon in my mouth? And this works with you. So you can kind of like spoon it in, but then if any food gets out, you can scrape around their little lips. But then also to get in the bottom of your little jars, it works like a spatula. So it gets all the way around the edges,
Ah.
it gets all the little bits out. They're awesome. And they
Nice.
come in a pack of like 6 or 7 for like $3. And I got these at Target, but I'm sure Walmart, Babies R Us, any store really will probably sell them. So, and they come in all different fun colors. So that's one of my favorite things. It makes life a little bit easier with the baby.
Very cool.
Yep. What about you? What are some of your favorite things?
Okay, I have one favorite thing, and my husband picks on me, and he asked me, "What are you, a spokesperson for the company? I think you should start getting paid." I've been really excited about this, and I tell everyone because I think everyone probably wants the same deal and to look fabulous. So,
Okay, tell me.
okay, so if you look at my nails,
Ooh.
they're look like they're freshly manicured. But these were painted 13 days ago, and they
What?
still look like this. So, and how it's from Sensational. It's a gel nail polish, and you cure it
Okay.
with a light. So
Okay.
you can buy this little package that comes with like the light and like the primer and the base and top coat and then a color, and it kind of comes with all like the mini stuff, but
Yeah.
it's about $50 at Walmart, and I think
Okay.
it's even cheaper online. But it's so worth it. I know a lot of people go out and they get their nails done at the salon, and if you were to go and constantly have to go get your nails painted and manicured, it
Yeah.
would be expensive. And regular nail polish doesn't stay on. I've never been able to paint my nails because it chips off in a day, and it's so
Right.
frustrating. So
Right.
now I can get like 2 weeks of wear on a nail polish, and it's great. There are some little hiccups that I found in the beginning. It can be difficult to take off,
Okay.
and it took me a little while to figure out how to make it easy and not damage my nails, my real nails,
Okay.
in the process of scraping it
So,
off.
but it literally like stays that perfect for how
Yeah.
many days?
And they say it's a 2 week wear, and depending on about like your wear of the stuff
Right.
that you do, it can come off a little bit sooner or last longer. Now I'm on 13 days and my nails look great. I did
Uh,
have one that broke yesterday, and my nails are pretty long, but this
yeah.
one broke, frustrating. So I actually had to do that one over because when it broke, it like chipped off a bunch of the polish when it broke. But really, I could go
Wow.
probably 3 or 4 more days like this. Really, then you see the growth, and you start to go, okay, I need to repaint
Yeah.
because my nails are
Okay,
growing out.
a normal manicure. I mean, when I go get a manicure pedicure, it's at least $20 or more.
Yeah.
And my manicure will last maybe 3 days. And then I have a chip. So that is just worth the investment. To be honest, it's on my Christmas list, Sherri. So hopefully I will be getting it for Christmas and I'll be able to let you know how it works out.
Well, and I'm going to include on our website below this video. I found a $5 off coupon for the starter kit. So
Woohoo!
anyone that's watching this and that wants to try it or wants to ask for it for Christmas, I think the coupon is good till like the end of January. So I'm gonna post that
Awesome.
so you can print off your coupon and go buy it.
Yeah. So, and also Our Life Speaks, if you're watching this, go ahead and comment below and let us know what are some of your favorite things. What are the things that make life a little bit easy or just you're saving some money? What are some fun things? Or how have you been decorating for Christmas? What are some tips that you can give us for that?
Okay.
So the other thing I wanted to say is what is God speaking to us? And I know that, we have our own quiet time with the Lord and sometimes life gets crazy and sometimes we can't have that time to carve away, but just even in the little moments of life where we just feel maybe the Lord whispering something to us or showing us something. So I was kind of curious, maybe Sherri, you can share a little bit, I can share a little bit about what it is that God has been showing us or speaking to us lately.
Hmm. Um, something that's been going on in me, and um, and that I've been dealing with lately with other people as well. I actually read this morning in a devotional that I really like by someone named Rick Renner. It's called Sparkling Gems, and it's one of those devotionals um, that I can pick up and read, and it's exactly what I needed for the day. And this morning I read he was talking about bitterness, and he said this. He said, You have to treat bitterness, resentment, and unforgiveness like they are enemies that have come to corrupt your soul. And then he talks about how it's kind of like a thief coming in to your home, um, and wants to ravage it and steal things and destroy it. You don't want to do that, allow someone like that to come into your life, or to come into your home and destroy it. And that's the same thing with bitterness, not to let it seep in, because it can be very damaging. And then he talked about, he used the scripture Luke 17:6, that, those of you that have faith the size of a mustard seed, you can say to that sycamine tree, be plucked up by the root and planted in the sea, and it will obey. And he's saying the same thing. Like, if you have bitterness in you, all it takes is for you to say, get out of my life. I don't want you here. And it can go away just like that. But we have to be the one that's willing
Yeah.
to do that, to say, get out.
Yeah. That's really good. How is that speaking to you personally? Is there anything going on personally with you that you need to apply that?
Yeah, there's been some things with some people that I have to make sure and really check myself, and say, I forgive them. I'm not gonna let them, let their actions take effect and affect me like that, and I'm just gonna let
Yeah.
go and really pray for that person,
Yeah.
that God will just change their heart and do a work in them. So I definitely, am keeping that in mind. If I recognize that, that's really affecting me and taking hold, that I'm just gonna say, be gone.
Yeah. That's good.
What about you?
I it's weird the stage that I'm in right now. And I know we all go through seasons, and I'm in just kind of a weird season with juggling having a baby at home and pursuing friendships and doing, volunteer work that I love to do, and working a few hours for my church, that kind of thing. I'm really finding it difficult to have quality time with God. And the quality time now looks so different than it did before kids. And I'm sure women out there can relate to that. It feels like day to day, it's just a struggle to like make sure the house is clean. Hallelujah, it's a miracle if dinner gets made when the husband comes home, like just things like that. And then struggling with, gosh, I'm such a failure that I wasn't able to get all of these things done. And plus have, quality time with God. What does that even mean anymore? What does that look like? And
Yeah.
so, whereas before, I remember being in college and just having like this time to just like lay on the ground and cry and like listen to music and journal. And it's like, yeah, right. That's just, if I'm on the ground crying, it's for a whole other reason. It's not like seeking God.
Yeah.
It's because I'm like at my wit's end. Um, so with that said, something that God's been kind of showing me and whispering to me in the little moments, and I think that's the key, the little moments. And it's not these big, I think we keep waiting for big moments with God, or a big neon sign in the sky, or you're in church and like you hear this voice and it just gives you direction. Those are so rare anyway. And it really is in the little moments of life that God's whispering to us and wants to speak to us and share a little with us. And so I guess in those little moments, I keep hearing Psalm 46:10, where it says, "Be still and know that I'm God."
Mm-hmm.
And for one thing, it's like, okay, how do you be still? I don't even really fully understand how to do that. I don't even know if it's possible. But I just think knowing that he is God and fully resting in that, and yeah, that he's God, I'm not, and to just take those little moments. So even it's when I'm, rocking my little girl, reading her a book, changing a diaper, even in those moments, knowing that he is God and
Mm-hmm.
he's got me and he loves all the little details of life. He's in all the little details of life. And maybe I'm not having this amazing moment and this epiphany or whatever, but it's just in those little moments where he's God still.
Yeah.
And I can trust him and I can rest in his peace and I can really truly be still and know that he's God and that he's in control. And I think that's just a little glimpse of like one of those moments that I'm learning and trying to just rest in him even when I'm not doing some kind of amazing thing in life. The amazing thing really is just loving a little girl and loving my husband and loving my God, and that's enough.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, you know what? I love that you're just open and honest about that because, I just like you said, I think we think we have to have like this, amazing experience with God, and it always has to be like this big powerful thing, and
Yeah.
that's not reality in life. I just thinking this morning I'm sitting on my sofa as my sons and daughter are eating breakfast and getting ready for school, and there's this buzz of like quickly, get the
Yeah.
backpack, do this, do that. And I'm reading my Bible and having my quiet time among all of this. I don't get to have this, just comfortable space
Yeah.
and you sit by yourself. And then I went from that to, okay, I need to get ready now. And having to run errands and dentist
Yeah.
appointment and all that. And here I am. I go to the kitchen to go fry up an egg for myself, and I'm sitting there or standing there cooking up an egg and just praying and
Yeah.
in my kitchen. And
Yeah.
my son's there and making his lunch, but those are the moments that we have, and we have to
Yeah.
just recognize that it's not always going to be this like I go to my closet and I'm all alone. It's
Right.
you make time, you make do with the time that you have, and
Yeah.
you just recognize those moments that you need to just pray and spend time with
Yeah.
the Lord.
Yeah.
So
It's good stuff.
yeah,
Hey, so we want to know what God's speaking to you. So if there's a little nugget that you have or a scripture that's been resounding in your heart, why don't you let us know? Also, anything else that we talked about today, if you have some good tips on Christmas decorating or a favorite thing that you love, let us know. Go ahead and write something in the comment section or just say hi. We want to know that you're watching and listening. And please know that Sherri and I are praying for you. We love our Life Speaks community. And hopefully you can join us again on a video chat.
bye.
Bye. See you, Sherri. We'll talk soon.
All right, bye.